This is soloparent.tv. Hey, I'm just sitting here waiting to pick up my daughter from cheer practice, and I was kind of catching up on the news, and I saw today that this guy, Rod Blagojevich, or whatever his name, the former governor of Chicago, was not only found guilty of misusing his office and all kinds of things, all the way to like offering to sell Barack Obama's old seat in government for money. He was found guilty and sentenced to 14 years in prison, which is a very harsh sentence considering some of the judgments that have come down in the past, especially for elected officials. Here's what I want to point out is one of the comments that he made in walking out of the judge was like, now it's time for him to be strong for his wife and for his kids. But then he kind of slipped in this little thing where he's like, I want to go home with my wife and explain to the kids the way we saw it. And that just pissed me off, because I think more than just saying we're sorry to our kids when we make a misstep, we need to take responsibility for our actions. So I think this is a really good opportunity for you, Rod, to take responsibility for your actions. Not only say you're sorry, but admit to the things that you've done wrong. That's what we're trying to teach our kids anyway, and I think this is a perfect opportunity for you to do that. Now, this isn't like, I'm not taking this lightly. I do understand the 14 years away from, I think it's Amy and Annie are his daughters. They're 15 and 8 years old. That is a crazy thing to face. I understand how awful that is. Well, I don't understand, but I can empathize. But don't let this opportunity get away where you are just walking in and basically giving them a tainted view of what the judicial system is about. Man up. Be responsible for your actions. Admit to your mistakes. Not just the way people see it, but be honest. For us as parents, when we make mistakes, when we blow it, let's not just apologize to our kids for blowing it. Accept the responsibility for what we did wrong. Point out what we did wrong. And ask for forgiveness. In pointing out what we did wrong, I think it's important to not only isolate the situation that we did wrong, but also to teach a lesson of how we could have better handled it. In Rod's case, I don't know what he could have done better except for be an honest person. But what really irritated me is this typical political jargon about how, well, it's not the way we see it and we're going to have to explain that to our daughters. No, that's bullcrap. Admit your mistakes and move on. At least maybe your kids will have a better chance of making better decisions than you did in the future. So I know I'm on a bit of a rant, but that really kind of ticked me off today. Rod, man up. Don't let this opportunity to be a good parent go by and just blame it on the system. Serve your time and trust God with your kids. And that's all I got to say. So the lesson that I take away is when I make mistakes in front of my daughters or to my daughters or to my friends, I'm going to own up to them, admit what I did wrong, and then ask for forgiveness. So that's my thought for today. Okay, that was a little rough, but that's just what I'm kind of feeling and thinking. So have a good day. Thanks for tuning in, and let me know, what do you think of this situation? All right, take care.